fast to forever. As long as a family, we chose this one. This is episode 440, Light in the Fast Lane, number 60. I'm Joey Lewandowski.
I'm Joe, too.
And Joe, first things first, we're going to go right back to that parking garage in Tokyo for Tokyo Drift Minute 25.
Who's a tourist?
What's with you and the schoolgirls, Dick? You're moving up in the world. You gotta elevate your company.
Wednesday, meet Thursday. God. Ladies, hold that thought, all right? All right, hold that.
Oi! He was just leaving. 다르다, 오메. 나이볼까? I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese. Understand that? Gaijin?
Takashi,
We were just talking.
this isn't your scene.
That word you call me. Gaijin or something or other. What does that mean exactly?
Means turn around.
So in this minute, which is a very talky minute, which is not a bad thing for us, DK asks Han about Sean. After getting an unsatisfactory answer, DK walks over to Sean. Twinkie ditches his harem of admiring women to intercept DK. DK and Sean have a confrontation despite attempts to de-escalate the situation from both Twinkie and Neela. Han comes over to scope out the situation as well. DK stakes his claim on Neela by walking up behind her and kissing her in front of Sean. DK calls Sean a gaijin, but Sean is too much of a dumb white kid to understand. DK tells Sean to turn around and keep moving as the minute ends, and this is a pretty solid. This is our introduction to DK. I have some information about Brian T, but before we go into him, Joe, what did you notice in this minute?
Caught a couple flip phones. Can't tell you which models they are from the vantage point. What's his name? Morimoto's holding a wrench threateningly.
Okay.
And then I got the cars that are behind DK, like, as he walks over. But, as you said, I think this is more like an exposition minute. It was just, like, a lot of talking. It's funny. I was saying to you earlier when I was, like, doing the minute, I feel like the garage is, like, so much happening. But in reality, it's a long, long scene. And we haven't gotten to, like, any of the, like, action yet. So I'm surprised that we're still here without racing, but I guess it makes sense.
I think we're like at least another full minute or two away from...
Really?
I don't know, man. Like, it feels like there's a lot more, because I think after this, then, like, DK or, like, Twinkie sort of, like, calms down Sean.
The
like,
elevator, they
DK
have to get the elevator, yeah.
Because then we see, like, the cars, like, drift. What do you mean drift? Like, all that before there's even the race. Like, I think we're going to be here for a while. Like,
I think so, too.
There's a lot
It seems like it's so kinetic and, like, fast, and then we sit here and there's a lot of talking and faces. You know what I mean? That's what I was mostly saying.
Yep. So here's some things that I noticed that I thought were kind of fun or funny. Number one, we talked a lot on here, and I think guests in particular that we have had, and I don't remember who, have pointed out that Han just hangs out with high schoolers. But in this scene, he's just like, "Yo, DK, why are you dating high schoolers? Like, you gotta slow the roll." So it's like Han's like, it's cool to hang out with them, but don't date them.
Which part is the good of that?
If you ask Han, it's just like, you can hang out with them, just don't, like, hook up with them, I guess. I don't know if it's good or not, but, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just thought it was interesting because, like, I think Han rightly takes, like, well, why are you, like, you're like 30, man. Like, why are you hanging out with high schoolers? It's like, well, at least I'm not dating high schoolers.
Yeah, I can get that, but at the same time, it's like, what's the fucking difference, right?
Right. He's just like, look, you're working up in the world. You gotta get some nice, like, Japanese ladies who aren't in high school.
You should. You should probably consider that, DK. But
the other thing that I thought was interesting is he calls him D, like a nickname for a nickname, like D short for DK, because his name's not
Drift.
Yeah, his name is Takashi.
It's Takashi, so it'd be T.
But he calls him, D. It's like,
okay. Does he call Dom D at any point? Now I'm curious.
I don't know. We have not seen him in a minute-by-minute talk to Dom, so we'll see.
I guess you're right? Yeah.
Our next episode will be Fast and Furious. We'll just see. We'll check that one scene or whatever. We'll have to watch Lo Bandolero again to see if he talks to him like that. I don't know. The other thing I want to talk about before I talk about Brian T, who plays DK, is Twinkie. I feel like because it's Bow Wow, because of the way he's portrayed, whatever, comes off as a joke, but, like, I don't know. He's doing pretty well. It seems like he's working the system.
You mean just in sense of, like, admirers and like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, dude. Like he's like funny guy gets the girl, man.
And
You
the
know?
one girl all the way on the right does check his butt out as he walks away. Like she like looks
Oh,
at him,
does
she does, like
she?
a quick, she like a little scan. I was just like, okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's doing well. Like as much as like they clown him, he's like, yeah, whatever. Like the people in high school think I'm lame, but like I'm out here with models and fucking in illegal car races and parking garages. This is sick.
I think the answer is obvious, but they are implying here that like he has a different girl for every day of the week. He's like Wednesday meet Thursday, Thursday meet Wednesday, right? Like he's just saying, or like their names aren't Wednesday and Thursday, just like
No,
this is my
he's-
girlfriend on
he's
Wednesday, this is my
joking,
girlfriend on
yeah.
Thursday or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because like I think the trivia question should be about Brian T, but that's the question I have, which we'll get to in a little bit. But here's a little bit of background on Brian T. I did not have enough time to fully go in depth in it, but I was interested to see, like, after I've done so many deep dives for like basically actors who are best known for this, Tokyo Drift not in his top 4.
Really?
He's in A House of Dynamite, which we just talked about very briefly on the bonus episode for patrons coming out on Monday. That's the new Netflix movie that is not very good. He's on 6 episodes of Expats, which came out a couple of years ago, but Nicole Kidman was in that. Like that was like a limited series, I think.
Okay.
He was in 8 episodes of Reacher that came out this year, and he's in 136
This
episodes.
this is what
of
I know
Chicago
he's famous
Med.
for. Yeah, like because Sean is on what Sean Boswell is on
NCIS, maybe?
like Las Vegas edition specifically. So DK being on Chicago Med would
Yeah,
make
Lucas
sense.
Black is best known for NCIS New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay, that's what it was.
6 seasons of that. But yeah, Brian T, I guess, is best known for Chicago Med. It does feel like, and I didn't go through specifically the fine-tooth comb, it feels like this was his breakout. Like he had done stuff before this, but this is the thing that like made him pop, which makes sense because
Makes sense.
Justin Lin he has a certain way of like he wants to find up and coming Asian actors and like
Sure.
highlight their abilities and their skills or whatever. He also comes back for finishing the game, but it makes sense to be like, oh no, like this guy, because he's got a charisma, right? Like he's like a really good-looking
he's
guy who
great.
yeah.
Yeah, him and Han in the same movie is kind of weird because they're both like charismatic, attractive dudes. So like seeing two of them back to back is pretty cool.
He was born in March of 1977 in Okinawa, Japan. He is both Japanese and Korean, and those descents. Brian T, obviously maybe not obviously, but a stage name. His name, and I'm probably gonna, do not criticize me if I get this wrong, Jaibum Takada is his birth name.
Sure.
He was married to a woman, still married to a woman, Miralee Taylor. There's not a lot of information online about when they got married, but they do have a daughter, Madeline Schuyler, born in 2015. Received a BA in Dramatic Arts from the University of California, Berkeley, so very
UC
good
Berkeley,
school.
cool, yeah.
He got a Best Supporting Actor nom for the 2009 Maverick Movie Awards. I don't know what that is. And he also nominated for Best Actor for his work in Jax in Deadland. So whatever Deadland is, the 2 different festivals, the Action on Film Festival and the Maverick Movie Awards Festival in 2009, love this guy.
That's cool though. Glad
There
he's
was
getting his props.
also, between the 90s movies and the new movies, there was a Mortal Kombat like web series called Mortal Kombat Legacy, and he played Liu Kang.
So it was like a YouTube series.
Yeah, like I have a Blu-ray of like one of them, but it was I think it was a YouTube series or like maybe on some like, web TV service that like doesn't exist anymore. But I remember it being like, oh, this is actually pretty good, because like, the 90s ones are fun, but they're not good. The new ones are like pretty good in terms of like,
Yes.
true to the games and also like pretty good CGI or whatever. They're not great movies, but they're good for video game movies. But these were like, oh, this could actually like, you can take this stuff seriously. Like be like it predated like The Last of Us and all that stuff. Or it was like before a big boom. Because IMDb bio is really puffy, like you would expect it to be. But the line about this says, T is known around the world for his starring role as DK the Drift King in Universal's franchise, The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, directed by Justin Lin. And he also says, and it gave a standout comedic performance in Justin Lin's comedy, Finishing the Game.
Good. 2 references we know.
He's also in Jurassic World, The Wolverine, Austin Powers, and Goldmember, and a lot. There's like, his bio goes into like all the franchises he's a part of. So like he's done like a really bunch of big movies, but it seems like he has made his like serious like money through TV. Like you're on any show for 136 episodes, like on a main channel, like that's like lifetime. That's like good money forever.
Yeah, I think so. And like, grandmas all watch this shit, so like good for him. Get the bag, bud.
I have a lot of clothing about Han's 3 or 4 girls and Twinkie's 3 or 4 girls, but nothing really to rate home there about. The music is the song by Nerd. She wants to move. The DFA remix continues throughout the entire minute. I have this one trivia question. Do you have another idea for the trivia question? Do you like what I have here? And I can read it if you like it or if you don't.
I like this one. I was going to reference something about Gaijin, but I think that should maybe just be the minute title.
Okay.
Go ahead. Read your question. I like this.
So this comes from the conversation that Twinkie's having with his girls, where he says, Wednesday, meet Thursday. God, girl. So I said, which day of the week does Twinkie not have covered, as far as we know? Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? The answer would be Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
It's tough, but it's also like, it's not as nitpicky as we have been before.
Yeah. I was going to do something very similar because there's so much dialogue, what does DK say Gaijin means, and it means you should turn around and walk out of here or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this works.
I feel like that's tough. I mean, they're both tough. They're not going to be easy questions, but I think this is a little bit more gettable.
What is the actual quote that he says? Let me see. Wednesday, meet Thursday. Okay. Did you say which of these?
Which day of the week does he not have covered, as far as we know? Because he has Wednesday and Thursday covered, as far as we know. Tuesday.
Okay, there's only 3 options. You have to pick one.
Yep.
Cool. Makes sense.
And I'm putting in parentheses, re-girlfriends. Which day of the week does Twinkie not have covered? Parentheses, re-girlfriends, as far as we know. The answer is Tuesday.
Yep, perfect.
Minute 25. How many? We have 24 questions. I guess, did we skip a minute? We might have skipped a minute and been like, that. We can't do that.
I think we did.
That feels possible. We're just like, that does not. Oh, yeah, we skipped minute 15. I don't have it in minute 15, but we do not have a question for that. So, we'll keep going. I do want to get to car racing, though, because it's, it feels...
That'll be more fun, yeah.
Yeah, but also...
Almost there. We're close, but...
Mm-hmm. Joe, it is now time to run the VIN. We lasted Or is there anything else you want to say in this minute?
No.
Cool.
No, I'm good.
All right. We last ran the VIN on December 2nd, I believe. And so, or December 1st. Hold on. Let me confirm this date. I think it was December 1st. So we've got a fair number of posts for VIN. It's not a crazy amount. It's not an overwhelming amount.
3 weeks to the, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get ready for a good picture to begin.
I'm ready.
It's Vin in all white, holding a big 91 balloon, and it says 91 ... and I'm still learning from you ...
Is that
Happy
his own
birthday,
face
Dad.
on his shirt, by the way? I think that's a picture of Vin on his shirt.
Yeah, it's a Los Bandoleros shirt. It says Los Bandoleros in the middle.
Okay.
So it's less cringy otherwise. Like he's just wearing his movie merch, but it's still,
Yeah, no. That's insane to me. It's a choice for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ludacris says happy birthday, Pops.
With the crown emoji and the salute emoji. This has 1.87 million likes. Ludacris's comment has 18,000 likes.
We've seen his mom. We've never seen him shout out his dad or mention his dad. So that's interesting too, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Next post. This was news. We're going to cut to this. This is a picture of just a Rock'em Sock'em thing with an old publicity headshot of his photoshopped in front of it.
Over it, yeah.
This is edited. I want to see if I have... Did I screenshot any of these? Hold on.
Who in Photoshop 1.0 did this? Somebody says.
I do... I do have this screenshotted, so let me know, because this was edited. Let me know if this is any different.
Okay, I'll read along.
Oh, I think I see what I think he just added Mattel, because in the original one he does not have it added. Here's the original post. I have this and one other one screenshotted. Always been a Mattel fan, but watching them evolve into a cinematic creative force has been inspiring. I mean, they made Barbie.
Yeah.
Their commitment to storytelling and cultural impact makes this partnership special. Excited to bring this childhood classic to modern audiences with a story that examines competition in a world measured by strength, yet reveals compassion as the truest power. Hats off to Mattel, or at Mattel. This is going to be a fun one. Let's crush this. Blue circle, red circle. Never once does he say Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Nope. He does not reference what the thing is that he's doing. He just put the picture photoshopped over it. Yep.
Who in the Photoshop 1.0 did this?
Yes.
Next post. Xander vibes, ... with a dash of Bond.
Who is this woman?
Who is his co-star in... He also, this is a really unflattering photo of him. This is Nina. Nina Dobrev.
Nina Dobrev, yeah.
From Vampire Diaries, right?
Yeah.
So it's just them. It's a photo. They're posing for a photo. It looks like,
But not the
not
photo.
this photo.
Not this photo. Yes, exactly what I was thinking too. Yes.
Like they're at some like dinner, some kind of like gala event. They're posing. He's caught mid-face. I really want to understand the thought process where he's like, I look so cool in this picture. It's like, you're not looking at the camera and you're like, your mouth is open. You're next to a
Yeah.
beautiful woman, but like, there's probably better photos of the two of you like looking
this
at
photo,
a camera.
this
Yeah.
photo that they're taking currently is probably the better version of this photo.
Yeah. It's cool that Nina Dobrev on Instagram is just at Nina.
Pretty sick, and she's a super baddie, so awesome.
Next one. Him asleep.
Yeah, this is a weird picture too, bud.
Oh, wait, let's go back here. So the Rock'em Sock'em Robots has 100,000 likes. This Nina Dobrev has almost 400,000. This one has 200,000. Reflecting on recent encounters, ... Even with eyes closed, they shape my creativity. I can see something beautiful, cinematic.
I can
One
see
step
something
closer.
beautiful, cinematic is front runner for title.
I do
think.
like that one. One step closer to manifesting magic, also pretty good. Happy creative, ... Ludacris reacts with mind blown, mind blown, mind blown, mind blown, mind blown emoji.
Okay.
Which of these is more likely? That Ludacris is just always on Instagram,
Yeah.
or that he is like really jockeying for Vin's attention and affection?
I don't think
hard?
so.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think they're just buds, and he's always on Instagram.
Oh, I want to also say, so the 91 was posted on December 2nd, Rock and Sock on December 5th, Nina on December 6th, this one also December 6th.
Okay.
Next one, this one not edited, and this
long.
one really scared the shit out of people.
Okay.
It's a picture of him and
Michael
92-year-old Michael Caine. Vin looking pretty good for like a modern picture.
Do you think that Vin was implying with the 91 that Michael Caine is his father?
I don't think so. Michael Caine is 92, and he's been 92 for almost a full year. So I think it's
okay.
that also might just be why he loves Michael Caine, like he's the same age as his dad.
Yeah, I was thinking
basically,
about both.
right?
Yeah.
I think what's also interesting here is that Vin not looking at the camera, Michael Caine looking at this camera. So he took a better picture of Michael Caine, but Vin's still looking good here, just not looking at the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one, people really freaked out because of how it says. I'm just going to read it off my phone. It was not edited. I was like, there's so much text here. It's got to be edited. It's not.
It's not. No, it's not.
I wanted to wait until you and your family were safely home in London before sharing this. And it's just like, oh, did he, like, people are like, did he die?
Michael Caine died. Yeah.
Because people hear, this made me think he was dead. 80,000 likes. Bro, you scared me for a second. 51,000 likes. This post has 2.3 million. Okay. The world saw me hand you a Lifetime Achievement Award this week. Your wife, capital letters, wife, daughters and grandchildren watching. What they didn't see was everything else. ... When we first met, I was drowning in a fame I never learned to carry. You taught me grace, resolve, how to stand in my light when I didn't know how. 12 years ago, I lost someone I was not ready to lose. Paul.
Okay. Yeah. ...
That the world was not ready to lose. You were there, ... Not with words, but with purpose. You allowed for me to play Calder.
What? Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of worried about the let's make this about me and Paul Walker for a minute there, but go ahead.
You allowed me to play Calder. When mortality had its grip on my life, you brought immortality. The Last Witch Hunter wasn't just a film, it was my resurrection.
That's a good fucking one for the title, too. The Last Witch Hunter wasn't just a film, it was my resurrection. That's like a really... Okay.
Your wife, lovely Shakira, embraced mine. Your family became my family. This summer, 3 years after retiring, you came back. The words you spoke in character transcended film, ... like a gift of wisdom.
Okay.
Whenever I'm at your house, I notice the walls.
Also just a great line.
Only
Sorry.
photographs of family, not legends or movies, just family. That is not simplicity, that is a declaration. And once in a room full of Nolan, Poitier, and Hollywood royalty, you stood and introduced me as your son. Powerful moment.
What?
We're just two kids from nothing, dreamers who became something. You said I speak to the world, but Michael, ... You speak to eternity. I love you, period, forever, period.
Yeah, it does sound like a Death Notice still.
I also feel like, how do I want to say what I want to say here?
Yeah.
I don't think Michael Caine would ever like rebut that he didn't say this.
But you doubt that Michael Caine said this?
I don't think he got up to a room of Christopher Nolan's like, here's my son. I can see him being like, he's like a son to me.
Yeah. I love
the way
this
that-
kid. I love this kid like my own son.
Yeah. Very sweet sentiment. It's crazy. Sweet
It's
sentiment.
insane. It's insane, but sweet sentiment, yeah.
December 7th, 2.3 million likes.
Okay.
Video.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big puffy yellow jacket.
Same
White-
hat that he was wearing for his dad's birthday. So this is his hat.
I think if I remember right, this is like a really long minute. Like this might be like a 3-minute video, so just buckle in. There's a long video in here. This says 470,000 likes. The caption: Europe in December. ...
Okay.
December in Europe.
The background music is so loud.
So loud.
He's just shyly smiling.
When we're filming, I'm always here during the summer.
Interesting.
Seldom get a chance to come to London during the winter. And
He's in the streets, man.
my friends that live in London are always saying how wonderful London is during December, during the holiday season. So, very cool. Very, very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
wasn't as
it.
long as I thought. There might be a longer one.
Okay.
It sounds like he's in Europe based on the siren that we heard.
He's in London. He said it.
I know, but like he could be literally anywhere. You know what I mean? Like we don't see anything.
Just his face. And he's like, man, it's beautiful here. It doesn't show us any of what's beautiful, just his face.
December 9th, 470,000 likes.
Okay.
Next one looks like an AI image. Him with a cigar in his mouth, several necklaces on, in a jacket that looks like bathrobe material.
Yeah, it's some velvet going on there.
Look, we did a podcast called Boyfriend Material. If we did a Vin Diesel podcast called Bathrobe Material based on just this one picture.
Yeah.
2026 swag, ... Posted
Okay.
on December 10th, 246,000 likes.
He's rolling into the new year with AI pictures of himself. I like it.
Now a picture of him,
Michael Caine
Ana de
again.
Armas, and Michael Caine. This is edited. I don't have the original version. It was an incredible evening with incredible souls. ... Red Sea Film Festival. 632,000 likes. So this is posted the same day as 2026 swag.
Also, in Vin true fashion, this is another picture that they're posing for a different picture, and Vin is using the picture that somebody took on their cell phone, not...
There's a chance, and he's wearing sunglasses. There's a chance he's looking at the camera, but Michael Caine definitely not. Ana de Armas definitely not.
No. They're posing for a different photographer. Again. Okay.
It feels like they were there for a regular shot, and Vin just gave someone his cell phone and then posted that picture instead of like, hey, can we get the rights to like get this Getty image or whatever?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Do one with mine, too.
Movie
Camera.
camera emoji, microphone emoji, post on December 11th, 200,000 likes.
This is a picture that he's standing there going, I look so fucking cool in this.
Yeah, I might have to use this for one of the images. Half of our Instagram, or like a third of our Instagram, is just pictures of Vin Diesel from this.
It's fine. It's kind of great. I love it.
This is just him in an all-black outfit with a camera in the lower corner of the photo frame showing him on a preview image on set.
Yeah.
December 11th, 200,000. Like, I feel like he's got to be... Do you think he's bummed when he posts something like this where he thinks it looks so cool and only, quote-unquote, only gets 200,000 likes?
Yeah.
This is day one of me trying to get Vin Diesel or anyone on his staff to notice me. My mom is the biggest fan. Her 50th birthday is in 328 days.
Yep.
And I would like to surprise her with a video from Vin. Peace emoji.
Yeah.
I'll throw it a like. Double that like count from 1 to 2.
Sure.
Sandra, go get it.
Good job, Sandra.
Okay.
Here we go. Now we're getting to the thick of it. This is where the news starts
We
to
have
hit.
news about this as well. This is also edited. I don't have the original one of this. Posted on December 12th, 5.3 million. Everyone asked, would he be in the Fast mythology? ... Did people ask if Cristiano Ronaldo was going to be in the Fast mythology?
I don't
Vin
know.
says, I got to tell you, he is a real one. We wrote a role for him. ... at Cristiano.
Yeah. I believe that this was probably a conversation that they did have.
Important to note, Cristiano Ronaldo does not comment on this.
He doesn't need to. He has like a bajillion followers. Like
No, but
he's like,
he could just be like fire emoji. You know what I mean? Just respond and be like, yeah, like I'm excited to do this, but no.
no.
Also, once again, neither of them looking at the camera.
Yep. Posing for a different picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's another video. Happy Creative, ... This might be the long one. I don't know. We'll say posted 7 days ago. This was posted on December 14th, 8 days ago. 170,000 likes. Here we go.
Yeah, note cards out.
Is this Old Man River?
A lot of you have a lot of people I know. I'm always trying to encourage them to be open to the possibility of being writers. Just over the holidays, my mother was reminding me that despite the fact that I started acting when I was 7 years old, I never broke into the industry until I started writing. So on this Happy Creative Sunday, I'd like to encourage all of you to continue your writing and do it any way that you want to. Don't be afraid to take a Sharpie and a bunch of index cards.
This music is insane,
For now,
man.
I'm already well into the process of the Rock'em Sock'em script.
Okay.
But then I'll break it down. I'll go back to index
Wait, so
cards.
he's writing
and
Rock'em
try to
Sock'em?
highlight
I guess.
the quintessential line of dialogue or action if there's no dialogue that allows the theme of the overall story to resonate. But enjoy the process of writing. You all have a wonderful story to tell. Happy creating.
Okay.
This
The sentiment is cute.
in front of a dining room table full of note cards.
Yeah.
The top comment is just a gif of Cristiano Ronaldo. People
Yeah,
like,
because they're riding high on Ronaldo from the day before. So
they
yeah.
give us that.
Yeah. Okay. I like the sentiment. That was cute, you know.
The Rock'em Sock'em Robots page on IMDb has no cast or crew.
Well, he's still writing the script, Joey. Jesus fuck. What do you expect? Vin can't do
Rock'em
everything.
Sock'em Robots. Let's see if the wiki has it. In December 25, it was announced that Diesel would write the script.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll get there. Okay.
I think that was probably this post.
Here, well, I think we have actual news too. I have that in another
Okay.
place. We'll get to that next. Training never ends. ... Ludicrous 6 fire emojis. The same gif of Ronaldo also there.
Okay.
This is posted 5 days ago. This is posted on December 17th. 155,000 likes. Not very many. Let's see what this is.
Oh,
Training began a year ago. At
Fast and Furious
Irwindale.
logo. Fast and Furious font. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the Charger. You know, it's a
Cop car. Yeah.
being filmed.
Done deal.
This is one of our bigger things we've ever done.
Yeah,
Walk
this
me
is like an
through what
official.
happened
This
this time.
Let me
again,
start
going
over.
back
I'm
to the
gonna
Barry
start
Hertz
the
episode.
start.
This is
I
like
was on the
official,
wrong
like,
side. It
for
goes
lack of a
off,
better
it
word,
cues you,
propaganda.
And at the last second,
The fast film.
you pull off to the side as far as you can. When the cable goes taut, you realize that the cable's going into the ground to another end here, and that cable lifts straight up. And it goes right by your window, barely misses your window, goes right up here, and all these cars are lined up to the cable. So right behind you, this guy will flip this way, this guy will go this way, and you have a whole sea of cars behind you as this cable goes taut, flipping every direction possible. And we're gonna do the one shot with you driving and the first two cars really flipping. So that's why all this work, you know, we wanna get
Okay.
It's a lot of moving parts.
That's a lot of
It's
moving
a lot of
parts.
moving parts.
while you're actually driving. So this is why all
Call
this.
my family.
Yes.
Hey, you finally get to flip that car or be around that car that you've been talking
And
about.
I have to flip
It's
it.
a couple of them, not just one.
Gotta flip it.
You just be around the flipping car.
Been
That's
long
the good business.
overdue.
Oh.
2 decades been waiting to flip.
The real stars are fast.
What is
in
this?
front of a
As my
truck
boy
full of
said, the cars
cars.
are the stars.
Oh, we've seen the Cars of the Stars. We've used this before.
Yeah. Okay.
So
It
that's
was
like
them explaining a
official-
stunt. Yeah.
It's interesting to me that like that's like the most news we've gotten about a Fast and Furious thing in months, really, and basically no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
I will say, going back to what you were saying the last time we did a Fast Lane, I think he might learn a thing or two from Saxboy Billy. Like the first couple of seconds, this is not catching people.
It's not. It's absolutely not. And then, like, buried into the video, it's like, oh, this is like a Fast and Furious stunt. Vin confirms that he's going to do a stunt, like, blah, 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 you know?
Yep. We've got 2 more pictures. This one's another AI image, I think, because he looks so smooth here.
So smooth. He's, like, greasy smooth. Wow.
Same Ronaldo gif here again. This is posted 3 days ago. 243,000 likes. 2026, ... Got a good feeling.
Okay.
And then the last picture is him and Michelle, again, not looking at the camera. Sending smiles on a Saturday, ... Jordana Brewster, 6 hearts. Ludacris, salute. 640,000 likes.
He's like, reminder, bitches, if I put Michelle Rodriguez in a picture with me, it triples my likes instantly.
People going to say, can you get married, please? I love you two together. He's going to be like, ha, 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 no.
The people have been clamoring for me and Michelle to get married.
Yeah, as you can see here, though, we have a lot of news to cover. Let's see which of this. There's at least one of these that I saved because you will see in a second. Well, this first one here is the last one I say. This is from today as a recording. It's posted 1 hour ago. Posted on the Fast Saga official YouTube channel. The title of the video, Fast and Furious Nozlog, 1 hour of explosions.
Like a Yule log, but it's just, okay.
And there are stockings, Dom, Letty, Brian, Mia, Tej, Roman.
I think I'll play this. I think I'll play this at Rachel's mom's house.
I'm going to put this in the Discord.
Thank you.
I saw today I was going to say it. I was like, let me just save it for Joe for the thing first. This is the best Christmas present I never asked for.
I love it.
Rapido y Furioso 10. This is not ranked in any order other than just how it came up. December 2nd, a day after we recorded, Fast and Furious director Justin Lin is making the Helldivers movie. Joe, are you familiar with Helldivers?
No, I'm not. What is that?
There are 2 video games, Helldivers, Helldivers 2. People love them. I've never played them. Dan the Duke Hayden, supporter of the show on Patreon, loves them. They're adapting it, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Justin Lin to direct Helldivers video game movie. The guy who wrote It and Annabelle wrote the script for Sony/PlayStation Productions.
Makes sense. That's cool.
Justin Lin.
I'll see it. Yeah. We love video game shit. You know this.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Vin Diesel to write and star in Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. Variety has confirmed that. It was previously announced that Fast and Furious star would star in the movie based on the classic tabletop boxing game, but now he will pen the script. He will also produce with his production banner One Race Films. Not much else is known about the film, but it will, quote, bring the legendary Red Rocker and Blue Bomber to life in an all-new live action adventure.
Yeah, okay. And the statement is from the YouTube video, or from the Instagram video. It says Vin Diesel said it in a statement, but that's just the...
Yeah, I do
the
think
transcription
that one
of that.
post was not him. That was his PR team just being like, put this on Instagram, use this picture, done.
Probably.
Because this picture is the same picture that he,
put in front of,
put on the front of the background.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, Vin is a powerhouse storyteller with an unmatched understanding of action, heart, and world building. His creative vision for Rock'em Sock'em Robots is bold, human, and deeply cinematic. Exactly the kind of storytelling we love at Mattel Studios. Added Robbie Brenner, president of Mattel Studios and chief content officer.
Okay.
So next year there's going to be a live action Masters of the Universe. There's also a Matchbox racing movie starring John Cena. And then this one. So, okay.
Cool.
Vin Diesel wheels Michael Caine along Red Sea Film Festival red carpet as Sean Baker compares Saudi to, quote, early days of Hollywood. So
this is what we saw all the pictures before, and he talked about it in his Instagram. So, yep.
With Ana de Armas also, yep. So that's just
yep. Same shit.
There.
Yep.
This is what I was talking about from Parade.com. Yeah. Vin Diesel's post about Michael Caine triggers wave of panic. Fans went from warm fuzzies to full-blown panic after Vin Diesel's touching post to Michael Caine.
It kind of sounded like a funeral announcement, but sure.
Mm-hmm. Vin Diesel, quote, wrote a role for Cristiano Ronaldo in final Fast and Furious movie, says Deadline.com. This is based
I think that based on the other videos we saw, he wrote his name on an index card and stuck it on top of the Fast and the Furious things and said, you have a character in my movies. And it's like...
The entire Deadline thing is just summing up his previous Instagram posts.
Yeah, pretty much.
He said this Instagram post. In February 24, he said this Instagram post. Here's all the people that are already in the movie. How are they going to fit somebody else in there? Here's another Instagram post.
Makes sense. Yep.
This is something that Jason Rainey... I didn't read this yet. Jason Rainey scanned this. This is in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, email us and we can get you in there. But there is an old zine he found called Nothing Left to Learn Presents Fast Zine, written by Jason Lee, Laura Palmall, and Palm Franz. And there's like a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if you looked through this. I
didn't
scrolled
yet.
through it, but like there's 52 pages of zine that Jason just put in the
That's cool.
the Discord. So check it out. If you are on the Discord and you missed this, go check it out.
Yeah, thank you, Jason, for uploading it. That was cool for you to do for everybody.
This one I know that was either shared in the Discord or Rocket put it on Twitter, but Point Break TV series, I think Rocket put it on Twitter because I think Rocket said, what about with cars? Point Break TV series in works at AMC from David Kalstein and Alcon Entertainment. So we love Point Break.
I don't know
Point
if we necessarily need a Point Break TV show
We
considering we have Point Break and Fast and the Furious.
We also had the Point Break reboot.
Oh, we did. We already did it once. That's right.
No
I
one
forgot
liked
about
and
it.
nobody saw, right? So
Yeah.
Surf's Up, Point Break, one of the most iconic films of the 1990s, is getting the TV treatment.
Yep. There we go.
This one was in the Discord. Also, Mark Hoffmeyer sent this to me. Husband of Too Fast, Too Furious actress Devon Aoki injures man in Coral Gables hit and run, cops say.
Yeah.
He ran over a scooter rider with his Audi and took off to the couple's multi-million-dollar mansion in Pinecrest.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to do, bud.
Nope. Do you think that, has she lived in Florida since Too Fast?
It would make sense only because her brother Steve is a DJ, and that's where like a lot of this shit happens. So I'm imagining Steve probably lives in Miami or LA or both, and they probably live in Miami or LA or both.
Steve Aoki predominantly lives in Las Vegas.
That makes sense too. There you go. So
Also
yeah,
Ibiza and also Newport Beach. But yeah, it does make sense. Like a lot of cruises and stuff, right? And there's also...
weather's nice. Florida's Florida. You can hit a man on a scooter and just drive away. Apparently. So.
Look, if this says mugshot, not a bad mugshot.
No, it looks pretty decent to be honest. Handsome
But yeah,
dude.
Don't hit and run, kids.
Yeah.
The Fast and Furious franchise gets its weirdest update yet, as Vin Diesel confirms.
That's more
cast member.
Ronaldo.
So
Yeah.
this is, but I saved this one for one specific reason. I think it was this
Tell
one.
me about
yes,
it.
Because there was a thing. Hold on. There was wording. Let me see if I can find it because this came from a Google alert. Yes, there's just one problem. Diesel does nothing but continue to make announcements about the next movie. So let's see here. Ronaldo does not have any previous film. I was like, this is kind of like a snarky thing that I like that, it's comicbook.com. It's not like it's, Deadline or Variety.
Yeah.
But I was just like, they're kind of taking a shot. Though his global popularity clearly makes him a fit for a franchise like Fast and Furious, there's just one problem. Diesel does nothing but continue to make announcements about the next movie in the Fast franchise with no concrete details about when this movie will even get made, having been confirmed.
True.
Universal Studios has not made any announcements about a release date for the project, nor have there been any reports about actual momentum on the next movie.
They are kind of snarky about it. Good. That's pretty funny.
So it's just like, cool, yeah. I mean...
He keeps saying shit about it, but like, what the fuck does that mean?
Also, previously in that, he says Diesel took to social media over the weekend to make a grand proclamation about the future of the Fast and Furious franchise, as he is wont to do, which he talks about the precursor. Yep. Okay. But I just thought it was funny. It was just like, because it just came up, I'm like, yeah, I know it's a Ronaldo, but I'm like, oh, it's in like the little, like the flavor text.
Yeah,
in the email. I was just like,
yeah.
okay. As we know, Vin Diesel starring Arc 2, now slated for a 2028 release. And the better headline is Shock Horror Arc 2 has been delayed with its story now apparently at the whims of Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Why he's in charge of the story for a video game that I'm being told by my friends doesn't have a story is kind of interesting, but sure.
He goes on to note that they currently do not know how many days or even hours they're going to get with the Fast and Furious actor. Quote, the scope of how much performance we are going to get determines just how the narrative's... Oh, he's not writing it, but he's just like, I might show up, I might not show up. So like, well, we don't know how much he's actually going to get to record, which is going to determine the narrative of the game. We have a narrative that if we get a lot of Vin Diesel, this is what we do. And if we get a little Vin Diesel, this is what we'll do.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, because he's a diva and he's the star of our video game and we don't know if he's going to show up or not. Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway... that makes more sense than like he's writing the video game script.
Yes.
But okay. That's all the news. That's a lot of news though.
There was a picture that Tyrese posted. Did you see this?
I don't know if I did. Can you share your screen or that's on your phone?
No, it's on my phone. It's a picture that Tyrese posted. It's that.
Okay.
And it is them seemingly on set of a Fast and Furious movie with Vin taking a selfie, Ronaldo, The Rock, Jason Statham, Tyrese, Michelle Rodriguez, and Ludacris all in the same picture. And
Is it
everybody's
AI
going,
or is it real?
That's what everybody's saying. They're saying that it's AI, and Tyrese goes, "Welcome to the family at Cristiano. The global dance just went into new heights." And everybody's like, "That's not a real picture of you guys together." And Rocket is like, "This picture is fake, right?" Like, he has to know it's fake because he would have never taken it. So the real news, he just used the fake to share this picture. Like, very odd. I think that Tyrese, as much as we were like, I think Luda just like likes Vin Diesel's pose and is on Instagram a lot. I think Tyrese has like motives and thinks that he's also part of this promotion train for like getting Fast and the Furious made, and he's not. That is what I ultimately think. So like, I don't think Tyrese cared that the picture was AI. I think he was like, "Oh yeah, like let me watch me. I'll get him real hype about Fast 10 with Ronaldo." And in reality, he hasn't talked to Vin. He just also read the news that like Ronaldo might, like, that Vin said Ronaldo will be in a Fast and the Furious, and he just found this AI picture from somebody being like, "Oh shit, look, he's gonna be in Fast," and then just used it and was like, "I'm running promo too, bud." And Vin's like, "I don't care what you're doing, Tyrese. Like, I don't care."
Look, I'm not saying that like we would know everything about the franchise going into production, but like there's enough star power and it's a high enough profile thing that like,
and so many people,
if
like, we
people
would
were
like just
shooting,
know.
Yeah, we would just know that something was going on. Nothing is going on as far as we know.
No, like, you would just have like people that need to make the production happen being like, we're on set for a new Fast and the Furious movie. You know what I mean? Just like, because that doesn't mean anything, but we don't even know that. So no.
I don't know, man. Like, it also, like, The Rock is not hanging out with Vin Diesel in his free time. Like, they don't like each other.
Yeah. And like Statham and Michelle Rodriguez and Ronaldo were all on set. Like, what? No, this wasn't how this was going.
I don't know. It's truly crazy. But, I mean, that's news, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Let us go. Any other news that you have, or should we just
No.
go into the emails and stuff? So we have one comment first on YouTube for the 2-lane blacktop, but not what you're thinking. John just says, "I want a car like that."
Okay, John, we could do it when I hit Powerball tonight.
Yeah.
I got
But
you,
we have
John.
an email address, family@cageclub.me. We have no emails today, but we have one TeePublic sale. We sold a George Pickens t-shirt.
He had a good game. Like Sunday or whatever, Saturday. I forget which day they played, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, he caught a nice touchdown.
Yeah, he did. Steelers game was fucking nuts. I can't wait to... Okay.
We also have 2 comments on the Patreon. One from Randy Carter on the Too Fast, Too Furious episode with Saxboy Billy. He said, "If they don't make a Fast 11 and I'm not able to finish the supercut, I'll be pretty pissed."
It's kind of terrible that Randy is now linked to them and like also beholden to them because of us. I'm sorry, Randy. I hope that you get an 11 just so you can finally make the supercut appropriately and it could just be done, like permanently done. Because this would just piss me off as a person, that I have like a project that's like 90% done that I can't finish because they haven't finished the part that they, you know what I mean? It's like you're like in a group project and you're like, okay, just like send me your paragraph and then like I'll submit it, and it's like getting down and you're like, can you just fucking do that paragraph for me? Like I could probably do it myself, to be honest, but like you need to do it to give it to me to put in this form. And they're not doing it. So I understand, Randy. Sorry, bud.
We have one other comment from Jerry Robinson on the last Life in the Fast Lane, or no, the December 2nd episode that we posted on December 2nd on the Patreon. Jerry says about this episode, Bruno Mars was on some dark shit, because that was the episode you kept talking about, that one album. So
Yeah.
I guess he was on some dark shit.
He is.
He says 85262 again, WTF cable TV. And he also says congrats on 10 years, Joe 2 and Rachel.
Thank you, brother. I hope that you get to 10 as well, and I will cheer you on when you get to 10 as well, brother. You know that.
Shout out to Jerry. We also have the most important thing for today. Not that those things weren't important, but new $5 member, meet Dale Cox. Well, thank you, Dale, for supporting us on the Patreon. You have stickers and a letter coming your way tomorrow as soon as I do this for you. I was
Ooh, Christmas time.
doing it here. Send Dale. Make a note right now. Stickers. Thank you, Dale, for joining the Patreon. If you enjoy the
Yeah,
Patreon,
thank you, Dale.
2fast2forever.com. Even $1 a month gets you in the door. More than that gets you stickers and Undying Love, and $10 a month gets you movie picks. But just $1 a month gets you all the bonus episodes early. Or if you just want to email in, family@cageclub.me.
You know we read
we'll
'em.
talk about it on the next episode.
Yep.
That's all we've got for today, Joe, in terms of that. Is Dwayne Johnson Interpol? We've not asked in a while.
I don't. Are we still riding the Fuel Fest or the movie awards thing where he's like, "Hey, Dwayne." Like
That
is
was
that
like years ago. I don't think so.
Okay.
But maybe. I don't know.
It depends on how far from grace The Rock has fallen. Like I don't know with the Smashing Machine, which didn't do well, but is like more critically acclaimed.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on where The Rock is at in his career at the exact moment that they start filming Fast 11.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he might be interquel. I don't know.
He might be. I don't know. You never know. But Joe, extracurricular activities. What have you been up to in the last 3 weeks since we last did one of these?
Watching a lot of sports. Saw a couple movies. I forget. Oh, we saw The Shining in IMAX. That was really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, Rachel. And I
Wasn't
had
just
a
regular
good
theater. It was IMAX.
It was specifically IMAX. Yeah.
Nice.
So we got to see The Shining in IMAX for its like 45th anniversary, one of them, whatever.
45th.
45. We also saw Avatar in IMAX as well.
The new one.
The new one.
I have
yeah.
not seen it yet. Did you guys like it?
I think it was better than the second one.
Okay.
I'm not like the hugest Avatar fan. Like Avatar was never
Yeah,
something
Margaret
that,
does not want to see this movie, which I get. I will see it without her, but she does not want to see this.
It was good though. I liked it. It's long. You know, it's like
They're
another
all
like
long.
I know it's all long. But it was pretty I think that they're fun in IMAX. I had to kind of remember the second one. And spoilers for the second one, but I think the second one was just James Cameron just reshooting Titanic with
A lot of water.
Avatar. This one's not. It's like I'm not going to tell you what I think it is until after you see it, but it reminded me of another
Of a fire movie?
no, just of another franchise
Okay.
and a movie in it, and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of like this one because it kind of reminds me of this movie too, which I really like.
Yeah, I want to see that, but before that this week, Christmas week, we will see Marty Supreme as number one priority.
Yeah, Marty Supreme. I told my mother-in-law, like, I will come visit you on Christmas. The only request that I have is we have to see Marty Supreme on Christmas because all of my friends are going to see Marty Supreme on Christmas, and if they start spoiling this fucking movie for me, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, I think we're going to go the day after Christmas is the plan. And then Margaret and I also really want to see The Housemaid, which we talked about on here before.
Oh, I have tickets for tomorrow morning for
and
The
then
Housemaid.
I think
the Sydney Sweeney movie, right?
Yeah. And then after those, I will probably go see Avatar. Will be like sort of seems like the
priority
order
rankings.
priorities. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's it. I'm going to go visit my in-laws for Christmas. I hope everybody has a good Christmas. And if you're traveling, stay safe. Yeah, I'm going to go see The Housemaid tomorrow morning. Oh, Pluribus is fucking great. Are you caught up?
We're 2 behind.
Seven is like an excellent episode of television.
Okay. Cool.
Episode 7 was like an episode that I was like, holy shit. It felt like a really just good episode of television. I think you'll enjoy episode 7 a lot. We're caught up. We watched 7
so there's
and
been
8.
8. So we have not seen 7 or 8. The last one we saw was when she goes to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're 2 behind. Yeah. And then there's going to be, I think there's only one more after.
There is only one more, and it comes out tomorrow.
Comes out, Wednesday, which I guess will be Tuesday night. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. There's that, and we also started season 2 of Fallout.
Cool.
We really liked Fallout season 1, so season 2 starting fun. We're enjoying that. What
I've
else?
seen 2 episodes of season 1. I like it. I just, of the things that I said it on here before, but like watching every Simpsons episode like put me behind on like every other TV, and so I'm like I'm years behind on other TV, and I'm just like that is a show that I'm like currently actively watching, but like slowly.
Yeah. It's good. Well, like it's kind of fun, silly, mindless video game shit. So yeah, fun. Other than that, sports. The Steelers won yesterday against the Lions in like the craziest game that I've seen in a long time. Did you watch any of it?
I watched a little bit of it on Red Zone. I didn't watch. I saw that they won, and there was like a 2-point conversion or something to like end it, or no? Or is
No.
there's 2
It
points.
was-
I know that the Seahawks on Thursday night had a crazy 2-point conversion in
Yes.
that game.
The Steelers, first of all, had like a guy. DK Metcalf punched a guy in the face. Did
I
you
saw
see this?
that. I saw that.
He punched a fan in the face. So that's how this was like going. The Steelers were up by like 12, 14, something. 2 scores. They start blowing it kind of. Chris Boswell misses a kick. And the last play of the game was a 4th down play. He catches the ball, makes it to the goal line, gets pushed back 5 yards, then backward passes it to Jared Goff, who runs it in at 0 seconds.
Oh, but there's offensive pass interference or something?
But there was an OPI on the play, which was weird because they called all these rub route we got called for a block, a screen, you know what I mean? Like a rub route, a pick. And so they run a similar pick. They call an OPI on, or no, he pushes Jalen Ramsey. They call OPI. So then they're the refs comes out and they're call on the field as a touchdown, and the fans go nuts. And they're but because there was offensive pass interference that wasn't called on the play, offensive pass interference, and because he ran in after 0, the game is over, Steelers win. And the fans didn't hear the second part, and it was just chaos. But heart attack as usual. But they won. We just need to beat either the Browns or the Ravens in the next 2 weeks, or have the Ravens lose. And they play Saturday. So going into Sunday, I will know how anxious I need to be, which is comforting for me. And I fully expect the Ravens to beat Green Bay and us to lose to the Browns, so that week 18 we play the Ravens for the AFC North title.
All I know is that in terms of football this year, nothing makes any sense. And
nothing makes any sense.
The way that I know that things don't make any sense is that the
Bears?
In terms of the Vikings, the single thing that has broken my heart as a Vikings fan more often than anything is a kicker. And the only player on the Vikings that I trust is their kicker. Will Riker is so good. Every time it goes, I'm just okay, they make it. But if you think back to 98, Gary Anderson, perfect all year, misses the one in the playoffs to send it home. Blair Walsh misses that one in the playoffs to send them home. Over and over again, it's always been they can't find a kicker. They finally have a kicker, and now nothing else works.
Nothing else works. Yeah,
I just think it's a microcosm of football is a mess.
It is a mess. It's
Travis
always a mess.
Kelce
That's why it's
leading
fun.
all players in All-Star voting, in Pro Bowl voting, even though he's terrible, just because
Taylor Swift. Yeah, he's having a horrible shit season, and they keep saying that he keeps referring to stuff as the Chiefs, not we, about Patrick Mahomes. They're well, the Chiefs need to figure this out for next season, and they're what are you talking about, bro? So he's probably gonna retire, go marry his billionaire fucking girlfriend, whatever.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I immediately would just be I don't want to have to do it. I'm going to go smash my face into that giant man for 3 hours a day, or I could just sit on my couch and, be a billionaire with you. Yeah. Yeah, the options are really easy in that situation, Joey. Very, very easy.
I know that, there's a, not even just that, but, there's the competitive nature where people, they want to be out there, they're going to be out there, they're going to hurt themselves.
Yeah,
or
go
whatever.
play chess.
But
go play pickleball.
Just you make $5 million, I'm good. Just I'm going to just dip, you know what I mean? And be I'm good. I'm 23, I have $5 million in the bank. I'll just wisely invest 90% of that, go buy a little house somewhere and just
yeah, and start selling insurance or cars, right? Because you're I'm that famous guy from that one town that made it to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Anything else in the last couple of weeks or no?
No, that's about it, brother. What are you up to?
The big thing is that Margaret and I went to Denmark to see Radiohead. They played in Copenhagen.
I'm so glad that worked out for you. The whole he's sick situation really
Tom York
freaked
had
me
a
out.
terrible throat illness, and he missed the first 2 shows. They rescheduled them for a couple of weeks later, but they had a scheduled off day in between. They had 2, then an off, then 2. And the entire time we're just well, worst case, we can go to Copenhagen, but it's also we probably shouldn't have spent the money, and it's a busy time, and we just got whatever. But then we're walking around the city day of, and we're just stressing and nervous, and I turned on all of their Instagram notifications, and 11 o'clock in the morning, we're pleased to report that we're on for tonight. We're just oh, thank God. So
yeah, huge sigh of relief from me as well. That's awesome for you.
How was
great.
They played great. The one thing that I will say that I did not love is they're doing this entire tour in the round. So every other time I've seen them, it's a regular traditional stadium setup where it's or arena setup where they're on one edge and there's just a floor and there's the seating or whatever, right? But here they're on in the middle of the floor, sort of center court of a basketball court or center ice or whatever. There's a stage and they're all on there.
That's YouTube. That's the new wave though. Doesn't Taylor Swift do mostly this too?
No, Taylor Swift has a stage and she has a thing come out, but there's clearly a front.
Okay.
And if
U2 did the 360 tour.
U2's done all sorts of weird shit. They completely
that's what I mean.
reinvent the things. This one I just felt even though the singer Tom York, does maybe about half the songs on both sides, it still felt like weird, like there was like FOMO, and the most of the band, like we just got their guitarist Ed O'Brien, we got the back of the drummer the entire time. He obviously couldn't turn around. I was like, is this stage gonna spin? The two big names of the band, Tom the singer, and then Johnny Greenwood, who plays like 11 instruments or some like crazy number and just does all like weird stuff, like he was mostly off to the side. We couldn't see him, and I'm like, I want to watch him do his thing. And like,
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing where like hopefully they will tour the US this year. They haven't announced anything, but the plan was they, you know, all the like Reddit Radiohead freaks like found like copyright things or whatever. There was just like a European tour this year and probably a US tour next year. I would assume they would do the same thing, but like I would rather have just like a traditional, or you know, if not, I will like know basically like where to stand on the other side. The other thing that bummed me out, generally speaking, about them, and it didn't matter to our show at all, was that instead of like mixing the setup like every night, they basically had like two sets that they alternated between that were like similar but like pretty different. So like if you saw them 2 nights in a row, they were different, but if you saw them like all 4 nights, theoretically, you basically see the same show twice. 2 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of a little bit boring, but also, you know, they're 10 years older than the last time they toured. Like they're old dudes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I get it. But anyway, Copenhagen's great. It's so cozy because it's so dark. It gets dark. Like the sun sets at like 3:30 in the winter.
Oh, damn.
Sunrise is at 8:30. Like we looked yesterday because it was the shortest day of the year. Sunrise 8:30, sunset 3:30.
Insane. Okay.
Because we landed at 7 a.m., we like fell asleep and we like way overslept another day. We basically missed the sun 2 days. Like we just like weren't there, but like it's nice and cozy. And it's also like, it's weird to like it's like 7:30 in the morning and we're going from the airport to the hotel and it's like pitch black out because like the sun is not up yet. And it's like, this feels like evening, but it's morning. Like people are going to work. But it's really cool. I mean, like Copenhagen's great. We always wanted to go there. We didn't think that we're going to go there, you know, this year, but
yeah,
we had a really good time. My body was all fucked up on the time change. Like I've never been this out of whack. I think just because
you're getting older, but it hits different when you get older too.
That, and also like then the final day, because we overslept and like we just didn't hear the alarm, I was so paranoid that we are going to oversleep again and miss the
then
plane.
You're nervous and anxious.
So I barely slept the entire last night. So like,
Yep.
But I came back and just, you know, rebounded or whatever, which was fine. We saw Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair in New York, which was very cool. We saw it in 70mm at the AMC Lincoln Center, which was
awesome.
Great.
That's really cool.
I was saying, like, the picture was beautiful, the sound was great, there was a full crowd, and like it was all just people who want to see the movie. I mean, like, it's, you know, a $40 ticket and a 4.5 hour thing. Like, you're not going there to like fuck around or whatever, but like it was cool to see like a thing that like everybody really wanted to see in an AMC, which generally sucks. They still showed like half an hour trailers or whatever, but it's like, oh no, people want to be here. It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Anything else of note? We saw the Nutcracker in Philly because she loves the ballet and she sees the Nutcracker. She tries to see it every year. I'd never seen that with her before. So we went down there last week. We saw that. Watched a bunch of Christmas movies this weekend. And we're going to go down and see my family for Christmas this week, which is why we're recording on Monday instead of later in the week.
Yep.
But yeah, just sort of a busy, you know, holiday month, whatever.
Yeah.
But we're almost through our mini little gauntlet. Mid-January, things should calm down a little bit after Christmas and New Year's and then CES and stuff like that. But yeah.
Cool.
We saw Hamnet, which you guys
Did
saw
you like
early.
it?
We loved it.
We saw it early in Secret Film Society.
Yeah, that was a movie that I was looking forward to more than I think almost any other movie this year because I love the director and I love both of the lead actors.
It's the chick that did Nomadland, right?
Yes, she did The Rider, which was great, which I saw that when that came out, and then Nomadland, and she also did Eternals, Hive, Rise Up, Disney's Marvel's The Eternals, or just
that's
Eternals,
right. I forgot that
Eternals.
Eternals. Yeah, Eternals. Yeah,
but yeah, no, that was great. We both loved that. Anything else, movie wise? I don't think I've seen anything else in theaters. We mentioned on the next bonus episodes coming up that I showed Margaret Nice Guys. She really liked that. Cool. We also saw this movie called Remember the Night, a Christmas movie from 1940, which is really good, and it ends in a way that I'm like, oh, I know exactly how this movie's going to end. Like, it doesn't, just like, okay.
That's awesome.
I
love when that happens.
It's a really sweet, like, you know, romance, like, this. It starts with a woman stealing a bracelet from, you know, a jeweler in New York and then going on trial. And then she's about to get locked up for like 10 days over the Christmas holiday. And for whatever reason, the DA is like, I bail you out. I feel bad for you. Then they drive to Indiana where they're both from and they meet her mom who's terrible and they meet his family who's wonderful. And then they go back and I'm like, I know exactly this. And like it swerves, but it's just like a nice movie. So it's from 1940. Cool. So if you're looking for a sort of a, I guess maybe a little bit off the beaten path, possibly Christmas movie, check that one out.
Cool.
I will also say that I watched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I don't know if you saw that, but it's also by Shane Black, who did The Nice Guys. I showed Margaret that as well. Do not watch that right after The Nice Guys, because it's like so much, like it's good, but Nice Guys is like great. And it's like, it's hard to see something that's like great and be like, well, this isn't as, it didn't, you know. It's also just implied there's a lot of homophobia, and there's like, it just like looks weird, and you know. Do you want to go for the name of the episode? I Can See Something Beautiful, cinematic, or the other thing we have written down is The Last Witch Hunter wasn't just a film, it was my resurrection.
I Can See Something Beautiful, cinematic. That's actually my favorite one.
I will use the other one as the quote for the episode.
Perfect.
Boy, his Instagram is truly
the gift that never stops.
It's amazing. It's amazing how insane it is.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Cinematic.
Anything else to say in this episode?
Have a good holidays, everyone. Stay safe. And have fun. Hope you guys get to spend time doing what you want with or without your family, depending on how much they suck.
It feels like, I mean, a lot of podcasts I listen to and stuff, like they always like go overboard in terms of like churning out new content. They're like, we know the holidays are tough for people. So like, if you just like, you can distract yourself with stuff. Like go listen to more episodes of our show. I mean, don't bad idea, but
go listen to some episodes of a good show.
Yeah. But you know, anyway, our next episode for patrons will be Clear and Present Danger, our first bonus episode of The Lap. That's Alex Ellenen's patron pick. There's also, we're going to announce in there the Lap 17 themes of the next Lap theme, as well as the winners of the Fast and Furious tournament. And then the next episode for everyone, the next main feed episode is Fast and Furious, going back to new model original parts. That'll be our first episode in the new year. Oh yeah, this will be the last episode of the year. So what do you want people to watch on New Year's Eve?
Anderson Cooper, CNN,
Yep.
Strange Days. That's what I'm going to be watching.
Well, I also pitched to you to watch Eyes Wide Shut, which Margaret watches every New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I've joined her in that.
I don't know. That's about it, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to our patrons. The last thing to do.
Please,
thing.
Yes. So we get a new one.
We got a new one. Yes. Oh, we got to get his Dale. We have a Patreon page, toofast2forever.com. Shout out to our patrons, Alex Ellenen, Justin Kleiman, Brian Rodriguez of High School Slumber Party, Wes Hampton, Jerry Robinson, Dan the Duke, Hayden Renata, Di Donato, Michael McGann, Lane Middleton, Lindsay Lewandowski, Jason Rennie, Tom Price, Josh Buckley of Whole Lot of Wolves, Michael Moser, Christian Larson, Tara Newman, Aaron Willows, and Natalie Absolute, Randy Carter, Alex Walsh, Jack Haley, Dale Cox, and Jessica Collins, a.k.a. Montez. Thank you all for supporting us at the $5 a month level or above. If you want your name on that list, toofast2forever.com. And for all things Too Fast, Too Forever, go to cageclub.me, facebook.com/toofast2forever, or at toofast2forever on Twitter and other places, who knows. Email us, family@cageclub.me. Check out our Patreon page at toofast2forever.com and our store at cageclub.me/shop, and come back next week for Fast and Furious number 4. I'm Joey Lewandowski.
I'm Joe too.
And we will tell you all about it
when we see you again.